Hello and welcome back to Montana with me, Mrs. Sim Gamer. I hope you are very, very well. So we have skipped on a couple of months. I've been looking after the animals. Oh, snow's just randomly filled the floor. You can see all the bits of grass that I missed. Actually, that's alfalfa. Yes, so we are. In February, I am just exercising the horses, making sure they are all fit and healthy. And yeah, it's been a very chilly February and January actually. The temperatures haven't been warm at all. As to be expected. So let me just show you through a few little things. So the horses are doing fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Obviously, I'm just going to do their daily riding now. 18 months, Coco and Jasmine. So we're not that far away from them being into reproduction arena, which is super exciting. Sally and Eclipse, they're 14 months, and Chanel and of course Belle that I'm riding, they are only 10 months old, but I still can't believe that 10 months is 10 months. Now, if there is just a quick note, if there is random barking or plenty more dog noises, I'm looking after some friends' dogs as well as my two. So I've got 4 dogs all around me. They're 2 King Charles Cavaliers. They're very, very sweet. One's called Remy and one's called Nala. I think they're 3 years old and 2 years old, I think. And of course, I've got my 2 girls, which are half Cavalier each, King Charles Cavalier each, and one's a Cavapoo and a Cavachon. So if you don't know what that is, it's a Cavapoo is a King Charles Cavalier and Poodle, and Cavachon is a King Charles Cavalier and a Bichon Frise. And if you look on my logo, I've got like a graphical version of them, and I do have some videos in my shorts of my girls. But yes, if there is lots of random back noise, it's probably because I've got four dogs in the house, and I'm up in my office at the moment recording, and they're all in here with me. My office is the size of a standard second bedroom in the UK, so not that big, to be honest. So very doggy in here right now, very doggy. So Sally, I'm riding right now. I'm not going to make you watch me ride 3 horses. 6 horses. This will be the 3rd one I've ridden, and I've already rid one. I just want to talk you through the piggies. I need to give them some feed in a little bit as well. Their total effectiveness is gone down, but now they're now 6 months old. They are now in reproduction territory. So we definitely want to keep them fit and healthy with their food. Once harvesting season comes along, we will have a lot more to give them. Right now, I'm just giving them corn and grain. So that is what they're being fed at the moment. But thankfully, pigs eat anything, and they're very, very happy about it. I'm just going to do a quick save because I've had a couple of game crashes this evening while I've been recording. When I say a couple, I mean 5. I do not know why. So I'm just going to keep saving. So I apologise for that inconvenience. And if I remember whilst editing, I'll try and edit it out. Okay, I'm going to jump in the Voltra, I think, and we're going to give the pigs some food. Let's drive away from the soil sampler and drive on around. I also need to muck out the cows. They have the biggest pile of manure that I've ever seen on one of my maps anyway. Not in real life. I need to, I actually need to find a picture. I was walking, this was before I had Roxy. So Luna's the eldest. She's in my picture, she's like the goldy white coloured dog. So I was walking her off lead, and it was a field. We have access to this field. And this field had just been harvested. Corn crop it was, actually. I don't know if they... No, it went straight to corn. It wasn't used for silage. And well, put it this way, they moved manure onto that field, ready for spreading, and ready for spreading around their other fields. This manure heap was the size of, I don't know how many houses wide, and how many, at least two decent size houses high. Massive, steaming pile of manure. My girl, who looks innocent, is a very, very big fan of number twos, and especially other animals' number twos. So she sees this massive pile of fresh manure, and she runs like I have never seen anything, and I mean anything, ever run in their life. She bounds across this field. I'm like screaming, "Luna, get back here!" Like the top of my voice. Yeah, she rolls in it like it is Dior perfume. Yeah, she was so proud of herself. So proud of herself. It was I'm thinking about it now. It was disgusting. And yeah, she wasn't very golden white anymore. Let's put it that way. But she had a great time. So hey, needless to say, we turned back round and she got straight in the bath. I ignored her for at least an hour. I can't ignore them any longer. They're just too cute. Like, you think I'm gonna be mad at you for days about this, and then they just look at you like, "Oh, you're too cute." But yes, I have a very disgusting Cavachon. She loves the manure. So yeah, this manure pile is not as big as that one, and yeah, next time I see manure piles in real life, I am definitely avoiding them with every inch of my body. Okay, of course they don't take oats. I put oats in, not grain. Let me give these to the horses. Talking away, and I forgot that pigs don't eat oats. We don't actually have any more grain available, so they're just going to have to live on corn for now, which I'm sure they won't complain about. So they are all filled up. The horses are now eating hay and oats. That's their diet. The cows are eating hay. We'll come to the cows in just a minute. I'll talk you through their situation. The drop-off point is somewhere around here. It is here somewhere. There we go. Good. Okay, next job. Let me just check. Pigs are all good. They really could do with more food. But at this point it's not... It's interesting. The base food is actually coming up as 25,452. The corn and base food are coming up as the same difference. So maybe I'll just go grab some more corn and put that in there for them. Another 10,000 litres. Let's hop in here and have a look. A little save game at the same time. Oh, it's not updated. There we go, 36,000. So corn is going in as base food on this particular mod. So that's good. That's fine. Okay, excellent. That is the piggies all sorted. Now down to our beef. 1,845 are the eldest. They're now 14 months. So we're 4 months off of reproduction. So that's why I'm still keeping and feeding them hay for the meantime. Water's good. Straw is fine for now. I'll top it up again next month. As you can see, they're all doing good. They're all happy. Our 3 OGs are nearly $2,000, and they're 3 months off of giving birth, or in the reproductive zone. So I need to ride the rest of our horses. So I've done Eclipse, done Bella, done Sally. So I need Chanel, Jasmine and Coco. I need to give them a little run. And then I thought what we could do is buy a tanker, which, let me just straighten this up. Sorry, it's very skiddy on this floor. Whoopsie. Very, very skiddy on this floor. Let me just drive around here. You may also now hear snoring. It is really loud to me. I'm not sure if it's going to get picked up on the recording. That's Remy, the King Charles Cavalier, and he's snoring away like no tomorrow. If you hear snoring, I promise it's not me. Okay, let's just have a look. Let me tell you what my brain is thinking. So I'm going to purchase one of these, which is the Universal Tank Trailer Package mod. This can assist me with all of the items or products that we're producing at the BGA. So for 90,000, I can get a 30,000 litre, or I can just do this one, which the big extension is 63,000. That takes up to 25,000 litres. I think that's enough for how much we are producing. It doesn't produce fast, as you already know. I think I'm gonna turn it to black metallic, black. Okay, let's buy this. This is the bad boy I want. So I'm going to use this truck because you haven't actually seen this truck yet. This is it's so nice. It's the custom Mack truck Superliner, and I picked a particular design. It's so cute. It's the opposite of cute. It's beastie. But I'm very, very happy with it. It's very noisy. It's very big American. So that's why I chose it. So I'm going to just reverse myself out just a little bit. I'm going to drop that trailer off there. Let's go pick up the new tanker. It's not too far. Inside is really nice in here as well. Love the little Mack trucks at the bottom with the... I'm assuming that's a bulldog. Looks like it. Is that a bulldog? I'm going to need to look that up now. Mack trucks. I've got a laptop right in front of me. Yeah, bulldog. British bulldog, in fact, which is interesting. Thought Mack was an American company. Except, I'm going to have a look. Yeah. 1900, apparently, according to the internet. Macks, they've been around since 1900. John M., known as Jack Mack, and his brother opened their first manufacturing plant in New York City. And yeah, their logo is a British bulldog. I'll need to look as to why, but I won't do that now. We don't need a history lesson. But I just really intrigued. Yeah, we do have a few bulldogs in the village that I live, and my husband's a big fan of British bulldogs. As you can imagine, having two fluffy dogs. Yeah, I think he's taken it very well. So you can probably tell under this hood is a pretty substantial engine. On a good straight, this can get comfortably up to 80. And for a truck and a map this size, you don't really get the opportunity to enjoy that. But every now and then, excellent. So yes, Mac. I just think they're really, really cool, especially when you're on an American map. Having trucks like this, I think, is like a priority. You probably tell I turn off the traffic. I need to turn it back on. Just trying to get the plough up to the field near the mine was a little bit interesting, to say the least. I don't recommend it. Okay, right, we're coming up to the BGA. I love how close everything is on this map. We got up to 71. That's not too... It's not too bad. We're not transporting any hazardous goods right now, so... Right, now I have been told that it's round the back here somewhere, the trigger point. Right, is there any empty things? Nope. Haven't seen the trigger pop up just yet. No, not seen the trigger. I've definitely got the right truck for it. Trailer, because I checked. This can... There we go. There's a little bit of barking. No, thank you, Nala. Quieten down. Right, where is this trigger? I do not know where this trigger is. I have been told it's round the back. Oh, okay, it's here. So, we don't have any kerosene. Why is that? I thought we were making kerosene. We weren't. Okay, you need to make crude oil. To make crude oil, we need that other mod. Okay, so let's do methane. I think though, didn't we have an issue having nowhere to sell the methane? I don't. Nope, we're good. Hoots place or sell anything? Well, sell anything is just here, so let's do that. So we've got 10,885 kilograms. Just going to go a tiny bit slower because this is very, very slippy. Let's see how much we make. Wonderful. 13,145. Just also, I've moved all the wood chips over here. I need to empty, as you can see, there's no more storage. Just shy of 100,000 produced of both paper roll and carton roll. Still have 203,000 worth of wood chips in here to process. So while I'm over here, I'm just going to turn the production chain off. And I need to come and do that at some point. But let's head on over and get some more products out of this production chain. I just want to give a very big shout out to my viewers who told me to just keep looking for that trigger point. So I appreciate you very much for doing that and telling me just to get in a trailer and drive around. Okay, so diesel. Now, diesel, I am going to put this at my farm. So we've got here small petrol, big one, small 5. Let's go for 10,000 because I am in need of fuel. So there's no point in me selling it whilst I need some. Now, it would make sense to me to put it near the workshop. Let me just zoom in. There we go. A tank used for on the farm fuel storage. Now, can I drop it off there? That's just my only concern. I'm assuming I can, and it's not that I have to buy it. No, I have had this one before and it was good, so maybe I'll get this one just to be safe. Is that going to be in the way there? Maybe I'll just put it to the side. There we go. Okay. Right, let's just drive this up to our farm and put that fuel in. Some of the tractors do need a little bit of a top up. The harvester definitely needs a top up. 2,000 litres isn't going to get us too far, but instead of paying for it, we're producing it. And then I need to run across some more slurry and some more manure as well, because March is the next game day / month, and that's planting season. We're going to be so flat out. In fact, we're going to be so flat out, I think I'm going to buy another planter. And I am considering buying some of the other fields on the map. We have quite a lot of money, so I'm thinking maybe even buying out all of the fields on the map. Okay, that's saying refuel, but can I put the fuel in? There we go. Good. Okay, I was worried for a second then. Let's head on back. And yeah, we'll see what else there is to sell. Let's see what else we have in here to sell. Now there is it like, so there's diesel, then there's this diesel exhaust fluid. I'm going to look to sell this. I don't know where I can sell it, but assuming if I just go to the sell anything, diesel exhaust fluid. Yep, I can sell it here. Not sure for how much. Oh, 1,851. That's better than a poke in the eye. Drive on round. Here we go. I'm not sure if there's anything else, actually. My brain's gone a little tiny bit blank. Oh, digestate. Digestate. Do I need digestate? The only other use I have for digestate is to put it into one of those production chains to turn it into solid fertilizer. But I think we've got enough. Let me just have a look, actually, how much we've got, because we're going to need plenty for the next season. Here we go. So we got not that much, actually, so I need to make some more. So I won't bring up all the slurry manure up here. How much slurry manure do we have? So we've got plenty of slurry. So I will use slurry. I'll use the slurry to turn that into... sorry, my brain. Solid fertiliser. And I'll bring the manure up here. That seems like a fair distribution. Let's just pull in here. And probably won't get much for this. $412. That's actually more than I expected. Is that everything now? Yes, great. So kerosene, we would need to make crude oil. That isn't too much of a big ask, actually. So that is something we could do. Just going to pop that under the shelter. But first things first, let's jump in this bad boy here. I forgot I was filling up some water. We'll jump in the slurry tank and turn on that production. So today is more chores round the yard kind of day. There's always chores to do. And actually going through the months, I obviously went through December, January, and then of course February. You do need to keep a really close eye on the animals. A really close eye. Especially the cows, they are now consuming a lot more food. There's been a very sharp increase in their consumption. Okay, let's attach this bad boy. We'll start with the cow slurry. It's over here. So yes, it's been a lot of fun actually, working, just chilling out. I've just been relaxing around the farm, doing just chores. So this is the nice big pile of muck here. Woohoo! 58,000 litres. So that's a substantial amount. So we've still got 27,000 litres of slurry in here, and we have 30,000 litres in this tanker, I should say. Good pooping, cows. Good pooping. Right. Which one's slurry? Yeah, it's the first one. Now this goes through the production super duper fast, which is great. Let's let that overload whilst we turn it on. Switch this on. Yeah, the cycles are 1,200 and the cost per month is 240, so we definitely don't want to leave that on for too long. So what we'll do is we'll just fill this up and get all of the fertiliser ready for next season. Which is coming up. Exciting times. Planting season is round the corner and I can't quite believe it. This is our second year, I think. Is it our second or third year now? Gosh, I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I need to go and have a very quick look in my... let's have a look in... Whilst that's filling up, let's have a quick look. Where are we? Where's the stats? Here we go. So this is third year. Third year. Okay, 27,000. Right, how much slurry do the pigs have? 5,000. I'm not going to be able to fit that all in here. So I will drop this off and then I'll come back for the separate 5,000, I think. But yeah, it feels... I know I've said this a couple of times. It really does feel like home here. And I'm very keen. I'm recording this a couple of days after me producing the U-turn video. I'm very keen to hear your thoughts and your opinions on my U-turn. It's yeah. Decisions made in the moment and then backtrack quick. But I'm hoping everybody saw the rationale behind it. Okay. And last but not least, let's grab this last little bit of slurry and go and grab the manure. In fact, I probably could just drive into this, you know, rather than back it up. Let's find out. Yeah. There we go. When we get our little piglets, that slurry production is going to shoot through the roof, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so slurry is all in. That will sort out our fertilizer for the season. Now time to get the manure. Straight in this wheel loader. Snow is coming down. I can't help but absolutely love this map in the snow though. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm actually recording this on Saturday morning, so it will look seamless to you, but I've I just need a couple of minutes to maneuver myself and get myself all driving ready again. Okay. I don't like it at that angle. I prefer to park it over here. Let's turn around. Oh, good turning circle on these. Just pop it here, I think. Lovely. I prefer a good run onto the side. There we go. That's better. Make sure I'm going in. Don't want to pick it up off of the snowy floor. You ever heard the saying, never eat yellow snow? Oh, it also is the same for never eat brown snow. Oh dear. Humour on a Saturday morning, not so hot, hey guys. This manure fork is amazing. 8,000 litres. It's exactly how much you want to be pulling out at once. So there's what do we say? 40,000 litres, I think. Did we say 40,000 litres? So there's a lot in there. I'm not sure we're going to fit much more in here either. I can do a bit. No barking, Roxy. What are you barking at? So we dropped the other dogs off last night. They're actually all really well behaved together. They just had they just chilled out. Absolutely chilled out. But now I can hear my little Luna bear barking downstairs. Ooh, look at the skid on that wheel steer. Wheel steer. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm just going to shut up and talk about animals. Alright, girls. Yep. Very noisy dogs. I'm sorry, everybody. So, 20,000 litres. We're going to have to do a couple of runs. I made this particular trailer a realistic size trailer. My blue one is actually 200,000 litres, completely unrealistic. But that's for when we do like poplar and really, really big harvests. And running back and forth is a bit tiresome. But I think I will get another trailer which is in between, so then it's a little bit more realistic. 20,000 litres, even that seems like a lot for this little trailer. But I like lower trailers anyway when I'm doing work like this. The wheel loaders, reach obviously isn't as good as a telehandler, and I prefer to use a wheel loader for this type of work. So you have to meet in the middle somewhere, and my middle is definitely. I'm just going to slow right down because this is very skiddy with the weight of the trailer on the back. I really feel the difference. There we go. Okay. Love it. I'm going to pull it up just a little bit further. And now the trigger's gone. Okay, so we'll turn it around. There you go. So I was watching Millennial Farmers channel, and I was catching up on a few videos, and huge respect. I am also a millennial, born in 1989. So I am classed as a millennial. I like to think I am the opposite of what people believe millennials are, and I quite like the way how he always makes jokes about millennials and hardworking. That's not like a millennial. I love that because ever since I came out of school on the week of my 17th birthday, and ever since then I've had a full-time job. Ever since the age of 11, I had part-time jobs. So I delivered newspapers, and I saved up for my first car. I worked part-time at a garden centre. That was my part-time job for many years, and I absolutely loved it. But everything that I never went without with my family. I'm so lucky to have the most incredible parents. But we are sort of typical middle class. Mum stayed at home, Dad worked, and we never went without. But it's not like today where people are getting all these whatever they want when they want it. Big gadgets. I mean, computers were only just starting to come into schools, and I mean, the thought of even having an iPhone, it was the Nokias, and even that was lucky, really, that we had phones when I was at school. So I know that it's not been long, hey, and how fast things have developed. But anyway, going back to Millennial Farmer, because that's the subject I was wanting to bring up. And the reason I'm bringing it up is twofold. One of the episodes I watched was they're prepping the fields for planting season, obviously. And I'm just completely and utterly in awe of the trust that he puts in his son. To go out and you drive this equipment and use the equipment, and it just blew me away. And not only does that trust in the kid, you could just see the maturity level of this child, knowing when to ask for help, knowing just a sense of work and a sense of passion and a sense of belief. I absolutely loved it. And one of the episodes that I watched with the son was he went out rock picking. And funny enough, he was using... Where is it? Hang on. Where are the rock pickers? I'm being blind, guys. I'm being blind. Rock pickers, rock pickers, rock pickers. Stone pickers. Here we go. He was using one of these. Deglum. I could never pronounce it. And to see the machinery working in real life was immense. I was in absolute awe. And he actually ended up calling his dad, saying, like, Dad, I can't get this one rock. When it come to look at the rock, it looked like a blooming asteroid flown down from the universe. And the skill the millennial farmer had to get this stone out. I mean, I'm going to say blooming rock. This rock out. And then to position it so well that it flipped back. Oh my God, I was in awe. And it has made me, because of that, it has made me want to put stones on. In this series, I actually, for some reason, had stones off. I'm going to put it back on. Because while I was watching him, and a lot of people comment, and he was explaining, well, if you rock pick every year, why you still got so many rocks? And he was just saying really eloquently and explaining, well, the earth below this, what you see, the ploughed field, is rocks. So every time we come over and we plough it and we harvest it and we cultivate, we stir things up again. And I just thought to myself, actually, do you know what? Stone picking is a vital, vital part of farming, and watching it's a big part of what they do on the Millennial Farmer's farm. And if they didn't pick it up, they damage the equipment, and that costs money. It does play a vital role. So, inspired by Millennial Farmer, I am switching on stones, and I will get a stone picker as soon as the stones need it. The fields need it, apologies. But I just want to go back again, go to Millennial Farmer and just watch that, a couple of the episodes with his son. I think it's Onyx, his son, Onyx. Such an inspiring kid. Like, if all children had the ability to have life experiences, it goes both ways. That child didn't need to be as amazing as that. But the dad and the parents allowing him to grow and giving him that freedom to grow. Oh my goodness. Loved it, as you can tell. So yeah, check it out. And if I remember, I will add a link into the description. I have a terrible memory sometimes. I get into my recording mode and then I just forget. So I think this is a good time to finish this episode. I've done a lot of talking and you must be exhausted. But hopefully there's some little gems in there. Lots of funny moments, couple of stories, and things that inspire me. So yes. Next time will probably be quite a few time lapses. So I thought I'll break up the episodes with the chatty one with a musical Don't Listen to Mrs. Sim Gamer at all episode. I think we could all do with one of those every now and again. I think my husband thinks that. He's actually off out golfing with his brother. So, yeah, I'd rather be sat here, to be honest. Yeah, his brother is on the chatty side and not always in the good way. And I know he wouldn't be watching this, so we're all good. have a wonderful day. If you've got this far, thank you so much. If you've got this far, I appreciate you. And if you are enjoying this series, do put down a comment. Do put down a comment. I really would appreciate it. If you watch Millennial Farmer, put down a comment as well. Tell me one of your favourite episodes and I'll go watch it. I haven't watched all of his stuff, so I've got plenty to watch. But if you have a particular episode that you enjoyed, I will go watch it. But thank you so much. Take care and bye for now.